Alright. Oh, I just realized there's gonna be like a couple of seconds of me awkwardly staring into the camera because I was looking at when I could start the stream because there were some things open on my computer that I didn't want the world to see. Private stuff. Anyway, hello, welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed the little premiere we just did of all the animal footage of the Dierenrijk Zoo tour. We are back in the Beekse Bergen, of course this week, and we also uploaded an episode of that. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. So yeah, we uploaded a video about the entire lion area. I haven't done anything, haven't opened the park since, because I've been building something for someone else, which I don't intend to show quite yet, because I'm maybe working on a little special video, and I hope I've been composing a message to a certain someone who I hope might want to feature in a video. Update 1.6 hype. Did I miss something? Has it been announced? Let me quickly check. Have I missed something? I feel like I missed something. Oh, yeah, update 1.6. Okay, let's have a look. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Let's go check it. Bear updates! Woo! Deep swimming to bears! Polar bear, grizzly bear, Formosan black bear, sun bear. Why didn't they tell this in the video, in the post about the polar bear? If they would have ended that video with polar bear swimming requirement, that entire post would have been like a bombshell, like, whoa, polar bear swimming requirement. But no, okay, separate post for that. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool. We'll also bring you custom speakers, habitat cameras, some deep swimming additions, vista points, expanded sandbox settings, and search options. What? That all sounds amazing. Alright, alright, alright. So, bunch of formats for your speakers. Create the perfect audioscape. Give you some frontier tracks. That's all cool. Bum ba bum bum bum. Mark some as favorites. That's also great. Yeah, alright. So I am going to try, because I talked about it with the education manager. I mentioned it, and he was like, we can probably make that happen. Get the actual song that the Beekse Bergen plays at the entrance. Get the file for that, and then we'll have the actual song. So that'll be amazing. Alright, so oh no, I already hate this. Okay, let's see. Vista points. You can help your guest guides recommend it. Well, there's still default to location. You point them in. You can also focus on the scenery. Okay. Okay. But will there be a null vista point? Because this is great, but if there's gonna be this thing everywhere, that sucks. It looks like they're easy to cover, yes, but it's still inconvenient. So, I don't know. Time scenario, yeah, I don't care. Habitat cameras, it sounds cool, but let's see what it's like. A new feature will get a bit closer thanks to the new camera asset. Okay, so it is actually a special thing. The cameras will be placed and used wherever you like, although one of the best places is in the habitat. Once there, you'll be able to view the habitat through the camera itself. Much like real life. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Up to 6 cameras. Wait. Huh? Okay, a small marketing bonus for up to 6 cameras. I guess that's just about the marketing, right? We're also adding camera effects, so vignettes and that sort of stuff. That's cool. So that's like, you can set that per camera, I guess. And we'll provide access to camera light. And I don't have Ansel, so sad. I don't know what the point of the cameras is. I guess it's just like the security cameras, but maybe slightly different. They probably saw the camera streams that people were doing, like Asden and me. But yeah, okay. Animal trading changes. Storage limit from 50 up to 200. Thank you. As well as updaters in UI that give you more information about each animal's trade status. We also search options. Thank you. Search through storage. Through the storage. I don't want to search in my storage. I want to search in the market. Search will also be available in the market. Okay, thank you. I hope they're smaller. Yeah, I already have a mod installed. Oh wait. Secret stuff. Ah! You guys can see some stuff. It's fine. Asden also showed it in his stream. It's fine. I already have a mod installed that makes... Oops. Hello? Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have touched that. I shouldn't have touched that. Oh, boy. Okay, let's keep reading while the game... oops, wrong button. Let's keep reading while the game figures that out. Staff management changes. Refer to this so we could... that will be released. That's cool. Create categories for each staff member that you can talk or collapse. And this will be remembered in each save. Okay. You can multi-select your staff. We already could do that though. Okay. Hopefully the DLC takes to the update. Yeah, let's see. Anyway. Many zookeepers have shared how they love to continue zoos they create in canoe scenarios. There's a small change once you get a gold. Oh, okay. That's cool for those players. Okay, sandbox settings. Okay, let's see. Introduce a whole new host of sandbox options. That's great, that's great, that's great. These will give you more control over your sandbox zoo. Let you organize the zoo. Default preset, creative preset, challenge preset, custom preset. Oh, that's cool. The settings you use for each sandbox zoo will be saved to that specific zoo, meaning you can have a different setup for every zoo. And that's also great. Okay, so enable social groups, enable overcrowding, enable stress, enable fights, enable predation and fear. Okay, so you can like customize that a bit more. Have you answered to Lion Rider's message? Yeah, I did. Okay. So yeah, it's basically right now it's okay. Wait, one thing at a time. I have a mod installed that makes the camera smaller and black, which is already great. Then that's what I wanted to show earlier. Then right now, like you can turn off death, fights, illness, predation and fear. Wait, has it already been added? That's weird. I guess you can turn that off. Because that's like, hey, now the animals will actually do stuff. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't... maybe not do that. It's nice if they fight. Because it's like interesting to look at, but it's annoying with the things. Okay, so these already existed, I think. Stress might be new. Social group is definitely new. I don't know what that's about exactly. But we'll see about that. Enable cleanliness. Enable animal wait, what's animal defect? What does that word mean exactly? Oh, nice! So the fact that like half of your animals are like all scarred and stuff, you can turn that off. That's great. Enable animal temperature, terrain, plant needs, so more diversity in there for people who like the challenge but want to disable only plants. That's great for them. Ooh, you can disable food spoiling. That's also great. I'm definitely gonna do that. Disabling escapes, that's fantastic. I just spent so much time making my lions not be able to escape. And now we're just gonna get a setting for that. But that means that you can just put down a null barrier and the animals won't cross it, I think. That's amazing. Disable guests fleeing, that's also pretty good. Disabling pickpocketing and the negative effect of facilities. Definitely gonna do that myself. Cool. That's all really good. That's all really good stuff. Now let's see what the DLC is about. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so who knows when we'll hear about that. That's gonna be great. So let's get started here. So I did answer Lion Rider's message. Even though I don't use custom props in my zoo. Because I want to share it on the workshop and I don't want to crash people's games. His new... I really need to know how you build a fence across a path. There's a tutorial on my channel, but I'll show it real quick because it's not that hard. You just get a path. DLC is going to be Africa, let's face it. That got leaked a long time ago. You put down a fence, you have your path, put down another fence, get a gate, bam. And now this is what I need to update my tutorial with, because like I have like all these things, right? And as long as the gate is still there, you can actually like update these and hide the little nubby boys. And as soon as you delete the gate, you can just move on your path. And that's how you do that. So, I'm gonna make a new tutorial with the little addition of that you can still edit it as long as the gate is there. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, although I don't use custom props, I did say yes to being a beta tester for Lion Rider's new DLC pack. Thinking that there would be some animals, but there's actually no animals yet in the DLC. It's not a DLC, it's a mod pack. Yeah, I did have a look at the items, and I'm not going to show them all here, because Nick doesn't want me to, but I can just get a couple. So I want to get an elephant. Oh yeah, right. I have an outdated version of the mod pack. So look away, you're not supposed to see this. I just want to show. So this is one that I would love to use if I used mods. It sucks that I don't use mods, basically, is what this amounts to. It sucks that I don't use mods, because if I did, then we would have the actual like white elephant that is so iconic for the entrance of the zoo. Why can't I move my camera around? Hello, game. Thank you. So yeah, this is like such an iconic thing for the Beekse Bergen, to have this white elephant over here in a neutral pose. But yeah, instead we have this one. And another thing, which is both for the vulture aviary. Okay. Which is, so that's over here. Yeah, I don't want to have scenery mods either. But I mean, it was nice to talk and speculate with it. And I feel like maybe I might get scenery mods if I ever do another zoo. So look at that. Instead of my own custom little skull, imagine if we could just, bam. Oh, that would be so cool. And then last thing I'm going to show, and the rest is for you to figure out. Imagine if we could actually just put some birds on these windows. Because that's something you see a lot. Alright, so that's that. That's the safari pack, as Nick is calling it. Which is a smart move, of course, because we're gonna get an Africa pack. So, not to confuse people. He's calling it the safari pack. Alright, so today we spent a bunch of time just now reading up on some things. Wait, I have a Discord message. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just do some things. I haven't uploaded my zoo to the workshop yet, or the updated version with the lion and hyena habitat, because I just want to get a couple more things finished, and then there'll be a pretty like substantial update with the entire loop being finished and stuff like that. I think I explained it in the episode, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail. I just want to like have the parking lot a bit more finished and update a couple of things like around here, and that's where we're actually going to get started. Around here is where there's now like a big difference in quality, so we're just going to update this toilet building a little bit, maybe get some more things in here. We'll see. Do you know zoos put bird pictures on the windows so animals and humans don't walk into the glass? Yes. So fun story about that. So when I was checking out the safari pack, I saw those saw those little bird pieces, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. That you see it a lot. And then like a day later, I noticed some of those bird things on just some windows on like a flat. Yeah, just an apartment complex building. I saw those bird things as well, and I was like, wait, why do people put those on there? So I tried to find it out. Like I tried to look, like why do you put bird stickers on windows on Google? But all I could find is why do birds fly into windows? And I like tried several different search terms, and all I could find was like why there's like bird imprints on windows of birds flying into windows. So I'm just like, well, stupid Google, that's not what I'm trying to look up here. And then like 2 days later, I'm lying in bed, you know, I wake up and it takes me like, usually takes like a half an hour to an hour to actually get out of bed. And up until that time, I'm just lying in bed looking at Reddit, pondering my life decisions. And it's suddenly just out of nowhere. I wasn't doing anything related to birds or whatever. It just suddenly my brain's like, the stickers are there because it prevents birds from flying into the windows. Like the search terms were connected after all. So yeah, that's how I figured it out. Anyway, what about the North America DLC? Frontier did a poll a month ago, I think. I mean, so maybe. But with the leak that we got and the way it was leaked, like there's no way that the modders find traces of an African DLC in the game. Unless that's like the next thing that they're adding. Like, because that seems like the final step of the DLC making process is actually putting it into the game, right? So, that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, I asked, I sent an email to the influencer manager, Dahlia, if I tried to be as formal as I could, but okay, I didn't want to send this email necessarily, but Eben forced me. Eben was like, you gotta do it. So that's why I did. Why is it all wobbly? I don't like that. What the hell? What? Game? What the But yeah, I was basically just saying, the email was basically like, hey, I know there's a DLC coming. I've heard the rumors it's an Africa DLC. I've got a pretty African zoo, and I would love to promote the DLC. By yeah, giving all those little animals a nice little spot on my zoo. I actually did this. Huh, there are actually a bit randomized already over here. Just didn't notice. But yeah, I haven't gotten a response. I sent that like 2 weeks ago. And I know by now she's like super busy with like setting up everything from Jurassic World Evolution 2, which they announced. So she's probably being flooded with emails of people who want to play that. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get early access, which is a bummer, but at least I'll be able to stream, because, you know, say that they announce the DLC now, right? Then I wouldn't be able to live stream, because I would have the DLC and I wouldn't be allowed to show any of that. So, hey, at least we're gonna get to stream a little bit this week. I've got a bunch of time. Planning to do a little stream tomorrow, probably. I'm gonna be away on Wednesday. I'm gonna be visiting my parents. Maybe visit the zoo. I don't know. It's gonna be really hot, so I don't think I'll be visiting the zoo this Wednesday. Unless I wanna be burned alive. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Damn, it's hard to keep up. Maybe they want to surprise us. My friend broke her nose yesterday because she crashed into the glass door. You gotta put a bird on that. I think they have DLCs ready for a long time and can change the order of release pretty easily. Yeah, but I don't know. Feels odd. It just seems like they were getting stuff ready and they pushed it out a little too early or something. I don't know. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Be right back, have some Googling to do. You missed that? That was like the big announcement. And then, so I don't know if anyone else here was in Asden Wolf's live stream yesterday. Because he was streaming his live reaction to like some E3 show. It was a terrible show. It was so cringy. And basically, we were sitting there, like, we got like 20 people viewing. And I was one of them. And we were just sitting there waiting for them to announce something Jurassic World Evolution 2. They'd already announced, they'd already shown a trailer in a different part of E3. So we're just waiting here for something new. And after about like an hour into the stream, they just showed the same trailer that everyone already saw. And that was it. That was the end of that. And then there's another show, which also was gonna have some Jurassic World Evolution 2 stuff. So we're sitting there again for like half an hour to an hour maybe. Why is it like this? Just, you know, low expectations at this point. But we're like, they're not gonna show the same trailer a third time. And they didn't. They showed the last couple of seconds from the trailer. And then they were like, oh, here's a video about the Triceratops. And it was just like a 30-second video on the Triceratops. And that was it. That was it. Oh, it was so bad. Like, this game's coming out this year. Like, you'd think they'd be marketing it a bit more, and they have a bit more to show, since it's coming out this year. There we go. I think I'm gonna actually just change a bunch more. It was such a mess. I know, it was great. I don't care too much about Jurassic World Evolution 2. Like, I love dinosaurs. I love Jurassic Park. Jurassic World was okay. The best thing that has come out of Jurassic Park franchise since the original Jurassic Park has been that little short film that they released last year. Was that last year or was it even... I think it was even longer ago. It was like Battle at Big Rock. That short film was so good. It's like 10 minutes. If you have 10 minutes to kill, watch that short film. It's great. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, I when Jurassic World Evolution got announced, I was pretty hype. Not gonna lie, I was like, cool. especially when I saw that Frontier was making it, because back then I was like, oh yeah, like I thought Planet Coaster was cool, for what it represented, like, you know, an actual good coaster game again after so many years, bringing back the glory of Roller Coaster Tycoon. But I was never really a coaster person, so I was always just waiting for Frontier to make the Planet Zoo, basically. Back then, Planet Zoo wasn't a thing, so I was like, yeah, Planet Coaster, but with zoos, please. And then they announced Jurassic World Evolution. I was like, oh, the makers of Planet Coaster are making a dinosaur zoo game? What? That's amazing! I can't wait to freaking dive into that. And then I saw some gameplay, and I was like, oh, you can't do any of the things you can do in Planet Coaster. That is terrible. Like, there was such a lack of creativity, I just didn't even bother buying the game. I think I got it now through, like, it was free on, like, the Epic Game Store at some point, but I still never played it. This is so weird. I've never used this moss in this entire zoo. Just gonna put down some grass. So yeah, maybe Jurassic World Evolution 2 is better. They're hinting at there being more creativity, but who knows, really? There's already some weird things going on with them, like reusing a bunch of Planet Zoo assets, which is fine. It's good that they're saving on resources that way. But yeah, I think I'd probably rather play Planet Zoo anyway at the end of the day. You know what would be cool if like, it's sure you reuse the foliage of Planet Zoo, but what would be really cool actually if they at least made some new foliage and then released that in Planet Zoo as well. That would be cool. Like, hey, we have this shared library of foliage across these games now, so you guys have more foliage to build with. Go nuts. That would be freaking amazing. Especially since, actually, I was thinking like, yeah, they'll probably make some bigger trees to go with the dinosaurs, but then I realized like most of the trees in Planet Zoo are already humongous. I just want a taller Scots pine. Basically, I have this blueprint one that I made myself. I want this, but then good. In fact, what I actually want the most of anything, foliage-wise, is modular foliage. I want a root piece, then I'm gonna take a log because that's easier. A log piece, you know, and then a couple of branch pieces. I mean, we have the faux branches, but like you get like, I don't know, a few branch pieces and whatnot. But then all out of Scots pine, right? And then you have like a canopy piece, which would be like this one. But then we have a bit more. Basically this one, but then like cut off from over here. So you get like branch pieces, log pieces, root pieces, and like they all fit together. So you can make your own trees and make like a ton of them. And you have like all this variation in trees. Because you could have like 3 different root pieces, 3 different log pieces, 4 or 5 different canopy pieces, and then like 6 different branch pieces. Okay, maybe that's all a bit much. Maybe half that or something. But like that way you could make infinite trees and they would look great. And you could like say you want a taller tree. Okay, so we're gonna just put 2 logs on each other and then start the canopy, and I have a taller tree. Because for most of the zoo, like it was especially noticeable in the Sitatunga habitat. Like the canopy starts really low. Like I would rather have twice the log space. But that's not really a thing you can do. Because they have roots. So yeah, that's just a little thing that I wish existed. What was I doing? We were over here. Putting down some grass. Yeah, that would be cool to have. A man can dream. So here's a little, yeah, it doesn't really, I can't show it quite yet. I'm thinking of making a quick tricks video. That's not really like a exploit or anything I found, but it's just gonna be, hey, you should use position snap more often. You know, position snap, it like snaps it onto an item. And I never really used it until recently. Like I figured out how useful it is. And I want to share that with the world. But I don't know if that's just a dumb video to make, because people are just going to be like, yeah, duh, I've been using position snap for years, you dumbass. Oh, I already did this. See, this one's already varied. Oh, this one is as well. I just didn't notice. I guess I kind of held back a bit back then. Oh, this was done before we had the root pieces as well. I use it all the time. Yeah, see? Well, I don't know. Maybe there's someone like me who's unaware of the wonders of the position snap. Because honestly, I hope that I'm not like that. But there's some streamers that I just can't watch. Because it's, or at least, I mean, I do occasionally when there's nothing else to watch. But, like, sometimes it just hurts to see how inefficient they are. Like, I think it was Esden, not to call him out or anything, but like, oh hey, there's that chair thing in the game. And he was like, oh yeah, we do have that chair. Oh yeah, let's, no, we go to props. Oh yeah, I wonder where that is. Oh, it's not in fences. Oh, theme props. And I'm just like, search for chair. Just search for chair in the freaking thing, and you got it. It's frustrating to watch. I'm sorry, Asdan, if you ever see this. But that's just the way it is. Also, like, I sent him a blueprint, and he would just went into the blueprints and he started scrolling. I'm like, just search for water, and you'll find it. There it is. Just so inefficient. But yeah, let's see. So that toilet building has gotten a little upgrade. It's nothing major, just to make it look a bit more detailed than on par with the rest of the zoo. Actually, let's open the album it's from and see if we can add a bit more huzzah to it. Should have done that before. That's not actually the album it's in, I think. It's in the Meerkat one. Ooh, my bad. I know it's probably in here. Is it not? It is not. Okay. In that case, it should be in here. Yeah, see, this is what it looks like. It's like green almost. Enable escaping would be awesome for your life and maybe the red pandas. Yeah, I mean, they're fine now. Like, I fixed... nothing in my zoo can escape. It's just that I've put a lot of effort in making it so. And to be fair, it's gonna be performance saving as well. Because, like, if we can just disable escaping, then I can just go in and be like... Goodbye, 50 pieces of elephant grass. So that's gonna be good for performance as well. Same thing over here. You can get rid of almost 200 pieces of elephant grass. Same thing. This one is great. It's great for this one. Because here it still happens a lot. That they just... There's just randomly a zebra in the buffalo habitat sometimes. Even though they can escape, they just slip through somehow. I'll have to experiment with how the setting works though. Because if it's really like... I wonder if it actually makes it so that they don't cross the barrier. Or if it just doesn't register them as escaped. If they do. I just realized that that is also a possibility. Let's hope it's the latter. Alright, let's make these a bit green. It will prevent the game from calculating climate objects all around the zoo. Yeah, that too. I'm not sure if they would really optimize it that much necessarily. But if they do, that would be fantastic. Now, this is a difficult one. Like, you want it to be green, because it literally is green. But you want it to look like a green... You don't want it to look like it's painted green. You know what I mean? What was your breakthrough to use position snap? Basically, when working at like angles and shit, so like over here, say I want to add I don't know. So one of the main one is, say I'm working on this thing. I copy this bicycle. That's a bad example. I copy this rectangle, and I want to put it. Okay, bad example. See, it's hard to find a good example. That's why I have to figure out how I'm gonna make that video. I think this is a good example. Say I want to put this thing on this sloped ceiling. And I was like, oh no, it's at an angle, so now I have to go in and reset it to the world axis, and then I can put it on. If you use angle snap, or not angle snap, if you use position snap, like, oh hey, it's angled wrong. Position snap. Why isn't it working? Did I literally just pick the only example that doesn't work? Well, anyway, if you use position snap, it snaps it straight, so you don't have to like rotate it as much. So it saves on going through menus, because like if you want to do it with the world align thing, you have to go click. It's like click, click, click. That's what I want to avoid. Anything that has a hotkey is so much faster. How do you set it on the world axis? You just, if you have something and it's rotated and that's annoying, then press X to go into advanced move. Press X to go into advanced move. Reset rotation to world axis. Move. So you press M to move it, And now it's on the world axis, so it's a bit easier to put down straight. And hello, Rick, or Blueberry, I should say. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna dive in here. So yeah. 1.6 announcement. Yeah, we looked at it at the start of the stream. Looking good. Looking good. Some nice updates. Bam. Alright, we're gonna go a bit more on the yellow side for this one. Okay, it doesn't look too much like they just painted it. So, after Googling, did you Google Jurassic World Evolution? Right, that's what you were doing. Right, so we can actually make this building a lot better. Yeah, let's do that. Toilet building stream. Woo! Let's see. Is 2 meter good? I just deleted it. I think it needs to be shorter even. Yep. Even shorter. Hello, Blue Spirit. Damn, we have a lot of people coming over. Which is always nice to see. I know I still don't really stream regularly. I feel like soon. I've been working on... okay, I haven't really been working on... I've literally made it and then done nothing. But I... wait, yeah, here it is. I started making, well, not even that, but I made a Discord and it has nothing in it yet. But I'm gonna be working on that pretty soon to get that going. And once I have a Discord, at least I'll be able to like ping people when I'm going live. And I normally kind of hate it when YouTubers do that. Like I'm being pinged to death from like every video they upload. But I figured I just won't do that for videos, because I don't care when you watch my video. I'm not gonna ping you like, watch my video now. Like, you can see it in your sub box whenever you want to watch a video. I don't need to tell you that it's out. That's what I got YouTube for. But when it comes to live streams, they're more easy to miss because I don't have a streaming schedule. So I figured for those, it would be nice. Like, I would be doing you a favor by informing you that I'm going live. So, yeah, that was my thought process. So I'll probably be announcing that soon-ish. I'm not sure when I'm gonna have that ready. It's probably gonna take a while, because I want to make it good, you know? I want to make it a nice place for us to come together and enjoy our zoo stuff. Let's see. First hours are important for video's performance. That's why they're advertising the shit out of it. I guess. I just find it annoying myself, so I don't want to do it. That's just my philosophy. I'm not gonna do something that I don't... yeah. I'm not gonna do something I wouldn't like being done to me myself. I guess if I wanted my videos to... Like, I could do premieres more often if I wanted people to do that, because with the premiere you can kind of see in advance when it's going to be. Uh-oh. Oh god, this tree is really bothering me right now. Alright, I could do this with 2-meter ones, but that would be effort. So we're going to do it like this. And I'm going to put this one here. I'm actually probably... Wait, make sure this lines up. Probably want to make this one a little smaller, so that we can just have this one be a thing. Hello, Romano. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. I know it's a Monday, bit of a weird day to be streaming, but looks like it paid off because there's actually a lot of you here today. I'm glad. Always nice to see. Okay, so we're gonna make a custom door here. That's just gonna look ever so slightly better. It's just a little bit, but every tiny bit helps. Let's have a look at it from the front if we can. We should be able to. Oh wait, I know which album I need to take. The giraffe one. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep very well. Hello, Leaf. Welcome. I was just talking about how we watched the Jurassic World Evolution 2 announcements yesterday. That was fun, wasn't it, Leaf? You have to go, Peter. That's fine. I have to go in like 2 hours-ish, probably. So we'll probably be live for about that time. Also, thanks to Leaf, he gave me a little shout out on his stream yesterday. And Leaf was streaming for the first time ever yesterday, believe it or not. And he did really, really well. It was a super interesting stream. He was engaging with the chat. Just doing all the things that all your professional streamers do. Crap, what did I just delete? That was weird. And yeah, he gave me a little shout out. Instantly gained like 4 or 5 subs. So thanks for that, Mr. Leaf. I couldn't believe it. It was really nice of them to include the Triceratops. I mean, I had fun chatting with you guys. I was just playing Assassin's Creed while while watching that announcement thing. I mean, you can't even call it an announcement. They didn't announce anything. They didn't even announce anything. Oh, there actually isn't a top plank. That's actually good to know. It kind of just is like that. It's like underneath the other one. Right, let's see. Are you about the same width? Did I do that correctly? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. I'm gonna put this forward just a little. Oh, what the? How did I mess that up? Oh, we even have some Z fighting here. Jeez, how long ago did I build this thing? And why are you not... What? Oh, I can't split it from the group because it is the group. There is nothing else in the group. I am the Senate. Why do I make a Star Wars reference? I haven't even watched Star Wars. Whoops. Don't judge. I'll probably watch it at some point in my life. It's just one of those movies that I saw as a kid and I've never gotten around to watching after. There we go. Get 2 birds with 1 stone, or 2 doors with 1 arch shape. And they're a bit orangey, a bit more orange than that even. There we go. Something like that, color-wise. Make it a bit deeper, because we didn't give it that hole for no reason. At least make some use of it. And let's get this like up there so that there's actually a top to it. And now we just need a door handle. And also we need to put the signs on the door. Like that. Really? Oh, there's the toilet block is in the way now. Oh, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. This this is one of the only like usable toilet buildings in this zoo. That actually the guests walk in and out of somewhat properly. I'm just gonna. I don't feel like building this from scratch. So I'm just gonna steal it over here. Wait, that one doesn't have a handle. There we go. Oh, we are gonna have to flip it though. Wait, this one's wrong. That one's all wrong. That one's too. I know I have a flipped version of the same thing somewhere. Not you. I know it's somewhere. Is it on the boat? I know the boat is the first thing where I used a bicycle. Nope. I have a flip version of this somewhere. I know it. Well, guess we'll flip it ourselves. I'm starting to get to that point where I get lost in the zoo again. Just because of how big it's gotten. And the fact that there's foliage everywhere. That's the main thing that turns me around. I can't see what I'm doing. Speaking of making toilet buildings, that's actually one of the things I featured in the little presentation I gave the other day. I might pull that up in a bit if you guys want to see that. I was asked by my university to give a Pechakucha presentation, and yeah, because they saw the news articles about this stuff. And they were like, yes, we need you. How the fuck these look so good? Yeah, that's definitely a great one. I was really happy when I thought of that as one of my proud piece use moments. I feel like overall I'm not that creative with pieces in general. I just try to brute force my way through everything with font pieces basically nowadays. But yeah, that bicycle wheel was definitely a good one. Alright, so I'm not gonna make all of these windows their own separate holes as well. Where am I going? I'm not gonna make all these windows their separate things as well, because they that would be pain and agony to get all the planks around that. So that's that toilet building done, I'd say. Yeah. So wait, how do you get the natural path to look so clean with no... Didn't I show that, like, literally last stream? And you were there? And you were like, oh, so that's how you get the natural path to look so clean without borders or anything. You just take it. You have like a path. And then you 10 meter it. You branch off, you cancel. You branch off, you cancel. Branch off, cancel. Branch off, cancel. Branch off, cancel. And now the difficulty is, let's put the length down, that I can't do it on the other side. So what I do is I take a cue, attach that there, attach that there. So I just cue these all up. And now because there's cues on that side, I can do the other side with ease. It's not gonna mess around. And because I did it with cues, I can just delete these without the thing disappearing. Because if you were to delete it like this, then it joins back up. But if you do it like this, it stays. Ooh. And now you have way less things to hide. So I just take like the tropical rock. I usually do it with tropical rocks because for me, because I'm doing a recreation, if we go over here, like there's nothing next to this path. So I just make a mound of dirt. But say you're not doing a recreation, you're doing your own zoo, you can totally just... Where's my path? I lost it. Crap. Where was I demonstrating this? I lost my demonstration. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Haha, big brain. So yeah, if you're not doing a recreation, you can put whatever you want on here. So I recommend just actual rocks, just as a decoration thing, or like you can put a tree over top of it. That will look a lot better than having piles of dirt everywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And I think what would be fun to watch while I'm away is actually that presentation I did. It's like 5 minutes, so I'll probably be back before it finishes, but I'll just put that up. I hope you guys can hear it properly when I do. But let me find it first. So I'm gonna go ahead and Pechakucha. And then we need this one. And that's actually it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys
Thank
to
you,
see.
Francesca.
All right. And I'll go to the bathroom real
Excellent
quick.
presentation. Let's remove the table. Yeah, an inconvenience store. That's what we need to really understand what's going on in this world, maybe. But this next speaker is a master's student here at the Technical University of Eindhoven, and he's working on making things more convenient and easier to use. But that's not why we asked him to present. Many people have hobbies or passions outside their work life. And for some people, these hobbies tend to go a bit further. They become fascinations, things that drive them in itself and keep them up at night. Our next speaker definitely has a hobby like this. I would like to welcome to the stage Jurjen Brondijk.
Ever since I was little, I loved playing games that had some creative element to them. And one of my favorite games to play was Zoo Tycoon. And I never really played it correctly. Instead of managing your zoo and trying to make money, I just wanted to build stuff. Now, as time went on, I moved on from the game, it got a bit dated, and I had other games to keep me busy. Until this new game came along, Planet Zoo. And it re-sparked that passion and interest that I had for these types of games as a kid. So one day, I'm visiting a real zoo. They just had some newly born red pandas, which is one of my favorite animals. And I figured, well, while I'm at a real zoo, I may as well take some pictures. Not just of the animals, but of the way that the zoo is designed to use as inspiration in the game. I took over 900 pictures that day. And the zoo in question was Safari Park Beekse Bergen in Hilvarenbeek. You may know it. And I didn't just use it as inspiration. I started to recreate all of it as faithfully as I could. This, of course, came with a lot of challenges. The game only offers a limited number of objects to build with. And if you want to make anything other than that, you have to be a bit creative with these objects. Say you want to make a toilet building. Very exciting example, I know. The game offers doors for you to place down, but they look nothing like the doors you see in this building. And there's no sinks at all. So how do you make this? Well, most of it's easy enough. With some basic shapes and planks, you can get most of it there. But it's the smaller, intricate shapes where things get difficult. Think about the door handles or the faucets. So what do you use? Well, you start going through all the objects the game has just to find anything that has the correct shape. In this case, I ended up using a bicycle steer for the door handles and an umbrella. Its handle was used for the faucets. Although you can't get rid of the rest of the object, you can hide it in the wall and it looks fine, except maybe you end up with a bicycle or umbrella sticking through the other side. But this is what I find so rewarding about playing this game. I have to think out of the box. I have to stretch the game to its limits to suit it to my needs. The game's not requiring me to do this. It's more of a challenge that I put up for myself. In fact, I think I'm more of a misuser at this point. Let's look at another example, the education science of a zoo. Of course, there's tons of them, and they're a vital aspect of it, so I want to represent it properly. But you can't add your own shapes into the game or upload pictures, at least not at the time. So what do? Well, what the game does have is font pieces, or letters like the L and the H, commas, full stops. These are very thin and small pieces, and though you can't add your own shapes, it's possible to combine them and hide part of it in a surface to get new shapes. And yeah, you can get some pretty decent results. It takes a long time. I can take up to an hour to make one of these signs, but it's not like they're going to change anytime soon. Maybe they are. So you might be wondering, okay, signs, toilet buildings, very interesting. Are there any animals in this game? Of course there are. They too are a huge part of the satisfaction, to see the animals and also the guests in the game interact with everything that you build. This lion, for example, climbs. Okay, I'm gonna pause myself for a second. I forgot to have breakfast and lunch today. So I'm just making myself a sandwich real quick because I'm kind of starving. So I'll be right back still. I'll just let this finish playing and hopefully I'll have food when I get back. Sorry about that. I'm on top of a Jeep that I built, and it's just so cool to see all of that come to life. I love exploring my own zoo as if I'm really visiting it. But not just me, also other people who I share my work with. People who own the game can download the zoo and explore it for themselves. People, I share pictures of it in online communities, and I make YouTube videos about my progress and where I show everything that I'm doing. And this is pretty inspiring for some other players. The creative methods I mentioned earlier, it's pretty eye-opening for people to see how certain objects in the game can be used and how they can use them as well. But most other players aren't recreating a zoo like I am. They are creating their own zoos completely from scratch. And a lot of players like doing this as realistically as they can. Again, not because the game is requiring them, but because they like the challenge of building something as realistic as possible. And this is where they too can learn a lot from my project. As I'm reconstructing this zoo, I'm noticing a lot of ways that the zoo designs its infrastructure. For example, if you have a stall for elephants, you want that to be accessible by big trucks in case you ever need to move them. Another cool example from the Beekse Bergen is the field where the rhinos spend their time during the day is actually really far away from their stables where they spend their time at night. So you might be wondering, how do the zookeepers get these rhinos from their stable to their field and back every day? It turns out that there's all these wooden poles in the field in between them, and they string 2 wires from the stable to the field, and the rhinos are trained not to cross this wire, so they just walk calmly to their destination. This is not something I would have ever thought of myself if I hadn't been recreating the zoo this way. And for people playing the game, it's really cool to see, okay, so what problems does a real zoo encounter, and how do they solve these problems? And the other players can kind of recreate these sort of scenarios in their own zoos, and therefore make them more realistic. So I've been working on this project for about 1.5 years now. I'm about 2/3 done, I think. It's hard to tell, because as I get better and better at the game, I keep redoing areas that I did previously. So I don't know if I'll ever be finished. But so far, it's going really well, and I'm having a lot of fun. What's especially interesting to me is how this all started with that reignition of that passion and interest that I had as a kid. And that is still keeping me going and empowering me, motivating me to work on this project for hours at a time, almost every day. And that's pretty special to me. Thank you.
All right.
I was in sync with the guy. I just need like 1 more second, so I'm just gonna set you guys with the lions. I had a piece of baguette and I put some cheese and ham on it and threw it in the oven because it was a bit old. So I'm gonna see what that tastes like. I'll be right back. Oh, this one. I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. Jesus. Here you go. And thank you, Haribo. I didn't notice. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, sorry about that. I was doing so many things at once this morning. I just completely forgot to eat. And at first I was like, I can probably wait for dinner, but yeah, not a good idea. Oh, hey, let's do this real quick. Our magic little curve marker that disappears automatically. Let's put a tropical rock on top of that. And I should make this one a bit bigger to combat that. And yeah, I always put a bit of dirt around those tropical rocks to really sell the fact that they are dirt, not rock. And in fact, let's actually kind of put that around that entire thing, because this is where the path becomes a different path, and you probably get a lot of people kicking up mud and shit. Or hopefully not shit, but mostly mud. Alright, let's put that over there. Good enough. Okay, so the reason I did that is because obviously there's a thing there. Weird thing is, if I hover over this and cancel, it's gone. But as soon as I load back into the zoo, it's going to be back. So I'm just going to put that there so that it's hidden forever. Because, hey, is it the guy? Oh yeah, speaking of which, even I was actually meaning to send you a message about that. I assume it's fine if I make like a blueprint pack, like the poo-poo paper pack, to put on the workshop, right? It's not hashtag confidential Farmer Shadi Zoo only items. Which is fine if that is the case, but yeah, I wanted to make a blueprint pack out of it. Because that would be fun. Like a make your own poo-poo paper sign. It's your call. Something about the all caps makes me question whether you appreciate it. Okay, yeah, so I did some parking lot stuff off camera. Not a lot, just I put down some trees and lampposts, and that's pretty much it. I wanted to investigate kind of broken off asphalt, because that's what it looked like to me. But upon closer inspection, parking. It's actually not that really. Actually, this is a good one to use. Oh yeah, sure, I will. And we're back, okay. Cool. That was scary, just out of nowhere. Windows was like, or OBS was like, we're dead. Trying to reconnect now. And I was just like, what? I didn't do anything. Anyway, over here, yeah, you can kind of see it breaks off, but there is still asphalt there. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna convey that. There's also a lot of dirt and whatnot. Most of all, this little hill. It's not a parking lot. Gotta use some plaster anyway to transition between the two things, because the way sorry, the way I made these is just taking a 3-meter path. I probably want to be a bit more to the side, something like that. 3-meter path and just going like this. I feel like it might actually need to be 4-meter. If we actually want to fit some cars on there. Otherwise it's going to be painful to park here. And now we need to cut this one off. Or otherwise we won't be able to attach it here. I feel like that's actually a nice way to do it, but I'm not sure how accurate it is. But I don't really have any pictures from that angle. Although I should. I should have some videos of that. But I'm not sure if I can find those very easily. I'm just gonna look for video, but I don't want to just in case any video shows up that I might not want you to see. I'm just gonna do that in a different tab real quick. Oh, there's still a bunch of stuff on my Google Photos that I want to delete, actually. Found it. Ba-bum. Definitely want to mute that. It's already muted. Cool. Yep. Yep. Cool. So this is the road leading up to the parking lot. So we're not going to be able to make any of this because what you're seeing now. Wait, let me track it. So we're now driving over here, basically. So pretty much, yeah, just about there. Now stopping over here. I think about, yeah. Okay. Here it comes. Driving. It's actually rather slow, but it's fine. Okay, I think now we're almost over here. Ooh, I saw a little. That was interesting. Different lamps, but I already have those. Okay, now we're getting into over here territory. Yeah, you can see the bend. That bend. That's where we are. Wham! The gate you can see over there. That leads to this parking lot. It's a different parking lot. So, I can already see some things that we could include, like this one. A little lamppost. Let's grab that. Probably gonna have to redo most of this pathing though, because as you can see, this is flat. This ain't supposed to be flat. Most certainly not. But I think that lamppost is about there, from what I can tell. So, yeah, you're like thing, rip, lamppost. There's actually even more up to over here, I think. Because this is where it splits off. So you can either go straight, well you can't because they completely blocked that off. Let's get rid of these temporary trees. So you can't go straight. But there is a lamppost there. And turn like this. Then there's one road going like that. It's also straight. Or this road should be way more straight. Let's get that right. This is not great at all, but... Uh-oh. That don't work. Okay, we're gonna have to redo most of this anyway. Because this is completely the wrong shape now. But yeah, there's a few parking spots here. Going around there. And there's a transmission tower. Well, not really a transmission tower. What do you call those? I'm gonna search for transmission tower anyway. Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. That's the Eiffel Tower. That's completely something different. Floodlight tower, radio tower. That's more like it, but not really. Well, I guess that is what it is, but it needs to be just grey. We'll probably make our own out of rod pieces. But yeah. What we want to see is not this, because now we are about... Okay, so the rod pieces, right? I noticed this. I never noticed this before, because I usually just use the small rod pieces. And I was building something. Yes! Thanks you! That's exactly what I meant. Well, but it's just the 2-meter one. See? Only the 2-meter one turns into a triangle. So it's definitely just... Of course! Because it's just the 2-meter one. It's clearly a bug and someone didn't do their job correctly. Quality control completely failed. This is a collapse of the entire system. It's a disaster. Anyway. We're currently already driving like over here. That's actually a little something. We gotta make a little road sign. Do you think we have that already? There's gonna be a thing over here. Like so. Also gonna have to make those rope fences and whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna need... There's a truck outside. I hope you can't hear it. Because it's going nuts. Let's see. What... Hello, Wout. Wrote. Signs. Okay, so these are pretty old. You can tell. These were made like at the beginning of the game. And as a result, they are pretty bulky. So we're probably gonna make new ones. Because back then, I wasn't a sign master yet. Same goes for the string. Yeah, okay, so the beams. Let's keep the rant going. So, the Australian beams. That's rods again. Wait, beam. Are even worse somehow. Well, no. I don't know what's worse, but these work. Bam! There, you see it? It's not aligned. How? How does that even happen? How do you mess that up? These are fine. Frustrating. I mean, to be fair, they kept some consist. It's not like a DLC problem. Because here, let's take a base game item. What? Why? Why do you do this? Oh, the LOD? Oh, I never noticed that on the beams. And also, yeah, why do they have a different material? I just want them all to have the same color. And it's a shit material as well. No offense. But why can't I make it black? This isn't black. Please. Anyway, enough enough shitting on items. Let's make a road sign. We're just gonna take this, I guess. I need these not for like... Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna take an art shape. And we're not gonna make it out of an art shape, don't worry. Just wanna make sure I have about the right size. I think I wanna make it like this big. Maybe a bit bigger. I mean, the bigger we make it, the easier we make it for ourselves. And road signs are pretty big. You wouldn't say it, but I think something like that is actually pretty accurate. Let's actually look, man holding road sign. Look at how big that is. This is also the dumbest picture I could have found, but yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good size. Yeah, they're completely different. The rods are great. The beams, not so much. Okay, let's put them like these. Okay. So that'll be that. I'm gonna make a miniature Triforce. Oh, it's not actually really a Triforce. I thought we would have a bigger hole in the middle than we ended up with. There we go. Did you hear about the new free update? Yes! Looking really good, really good. Some awesome features in there that we will definitely be using in our park as well. I really hope I can get the sound, the entrance song of the zoo. He made it seem like it wasn't a big deal, but I kind of feel like it will be, in a way. Because he was like, yeah, it's on Spotify, right? And I'm like, no. It's not on Spotify. It's like, it's almost impossible to find that song. I want to make it a bit thicker, but I can't think of a piece that would allow me to do that. Yeah, I feel like they took a lot of suggestions from our relationist for this update. Yeah, it does feel like that. Like with the customization, like the sandbox settings, Vista points, which were probably coming anyway, but I hope they're, I don't know. With the Vista points, I really hope there's like a null variant. There probably isn't though, knowing them. It looks pretty easy to hide, but I don't know. It still frustrates me a little. Because it's a perfect example of, yay, this is exactly what I wanted, but also exactly not. Just missing being able to drive around a golf cart. Who knows? I doubt it, but who knows? I mean, you could probably hide the Vista points underground now that I think of it. Depending on how they make it, it's gonna be, so it's probably gonna act like the garbage cans, right? Wait, trash. What? Bins. Oh crap. Okay, so it's probably gonna act the same as a bin, right? So what you have to do if you wanna hide a vista point, and I don't know how guests are gonna behave if you do this, if the guests are gonna be underground as well. But what you should be able to do, and it's gonna be really annoying, but I feel like you should be able to dig a hole, put down a path, put down your vista point, remove path, fill hole back up. Making tutorials before the update is even released. I mean, this should... this might be have to be a bit higher. I don't know if that will work. Like, and then you can put a path on top of it. And now the only question is, will people sink into the ground to use this vista point? That's the only question. Because if you do this with like a vending machine, it does. And I figure... I figure if you do this with a education point, the education person will sink into the ground. The guest probably wouldn't. But the educator definitely will. I mean, that's actually worth trying out, maybe. Why? Wait, why do I not... Wait a second. Okay, this is my fault. Vista points. Okay. Wait, now I'm curious. What if I go over... Let's go to a spot where I can actually do this. I mean, I don't need to be near a habitat, right? It's just gonna complain. Let's dig our hole again. Oh wait, I can't, because I placed that path. Okay, let's dig our hole again. I want to try this with a educator, just to see what happens. I am distracted. I'm thinking tomorrow we are gonna do a science stream again. It's been a very long time. Staff facilities? No, it's this. Okay, so we're gonna have an educator stand over here. We probably need to be even deeper to hide it better, but whatever. This is a proof of concept. I really wonder what this will look like. Or if it even work. Wait, it's not gonna... No habitat to throw food into, that's fine. Misassigned species. Ugh. There. Animal Talk Point is open. Yay! Alright, let's put that on February. And let's get an educator. Just to see what it does. Oh yeah, by the way, the other day I realized often when you put in a modded animal, you can't set the wait, I have to find where's the thing where I can click. Often for modded animals you can't set the food quality to grade 3. Turns out you just need to research them. So in the research tab you have to research all your modded animals. So you just I just hired a bunch of mechanics and made research. Oh no, wait, these are vets. I hired a bunch of vets to do vet research on. And if you do, then you'll unlock the thing. I don't know how you fix it either. You tell me. You're the modding man. I just figured out. I think I know a piece we can use for that. But first, we're gonna test the vista point because I am constantly getting distracted. We're gonna put on an educator. Educate us. No, you have to. What are you? Do I have to assign him? Work zone 21. Probably have to put it at like March so that he actually has time to go there. What is he doing? Why are you going to the staff room? You have to... Yes, okay, let's see. It works. Okay, does he sink into the ground? He doesn't? Oh. Oh no. That is gonna be a lot of work for me. He doesn't even sink into the ground. Oh, we gotta make a tutorial out of this one. That is a great Planet Zoo quick tricks tutorial. Guys, education points don't suck. Be excited. But now I can actually make this work for the freaking chimpanzee habitat. Hopefully. It's gonna be a lot of effort because I'm gonna have to freaking... Yeah, we'll check out if he does the animations in a bit. It's not March yet. But yeah, I'm gonna have to remove the entire moat, remove all these paths, put in the vista point or the education point, and then put everything back. It's gonna be a pain. But yeah, this is probably gonna work for vista points as well then. Definitely. Alright, let's skip ahead to March. See if he does his thing. Alright, should get started. 28th of February. There he goes! Roar! There you go. Happy even? He roared. For a bonobo. I love it when my bonobos roar. Alright, let's try this, okay. This is not a very productive stream, but at the same time, now I gotta redo all my paths. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. Alright, so we gotta... Let's get an art shape. Cube. Cuboid. Ooh, that's a big boy. Alright, so we need to know the height of the thing. Let's see if we can do it entirely on the ground. So, bam. That's how tall the thing is. So we want to have it at that level. A bit lower. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a bit lower, probably. There, that's probably good. Alright, let's try that one. Okay, so facilities, education point, perfect, put that there, remove path, close it up, goodbye education point, ugly ass piece of garbage. Terrain too uneven. Oh crap. It's a bubble. Okay, so now there's an education point under there as well. I'm gonna set that up for Bonobo. And schedule that for May. I could probably schedule it for 1 month before that even. Let's schedule that for April and put on another educator. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. That's the only thing I'm upset with now. I mean, it's not wouldn't have changed much for me, to be honest, because I think I haven't really built anything with that should have an education stand since the education stands were released. What are you doing, man? What is your... Wait, let's nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hello? Assigned to a work zone. Thank you for telling me that it's assigned to a work zone. How insightful. Alright. Oh, it's already April. I've spent so long messing about. Come on, I want to test our underground boy for May. So I'm going to turn around. There you go. Some African music. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to put it for June if I want one of them to come over. Can any of you come? You little shit. I just want to know if it works. It might be because it doesn't work. It might be too, like, it's too low. Is it like... I mean, it's not saying that it's inaccessible or anything. Oh, wait, he's coming. Yes! Go for it. Waiting to start animal talk. It works! You can completely put them on the ground. You can completely put them on the ground, and it works. Fuck yeah. Okay. So I know what we're gonna be doing this stream. For the remaining... What the fuck? Remaining half hour. To an hour. Depending, I gotta actually... keep an eye out on my WhatsApp. Because, I hate you right now. You love me for this and you know it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Literally. And hey, I'm in the same shit as you, because this is not gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna make a backup, because this is gonna be a pain. Good thing we already have to redo half the parking lot anyway. Like, all of this has to go pretty much, because A, there's mistakes in it, like that road. B, we need to terraform it, because this needs to go up. So yeah, all of this is gonna change. Okay, let's make a backup. So we're gonna save this as Bergen before education. It's out of context. That is a weird save file name. Right, I'm gonna advertise this on Bro Nation. We're gonna have all the bros huddle over. So we're gonna go ahead and say whop, whop. Figured out how to hide education points. Come over to my stream to watch me suffer as I put these in place. And let's link the stream. Oh boy. Alright. Let the suffering commence. I think there's a good chance that the mods will continue to work. Judging by the fact... So if it's the Africa DLC, then it's pretty likely. Like, because they already found that stuff in the game, right? And that didn't break anything. I don't know. It's just an idea. Okay. Goodbye, water. Please don't be a pain to put back. Maybe I should box all the chimps. Okay, so we can put it back already. Oh yeah, there was the flexicolor animal sheet. Is that still... What was even the word for that? I completely forgot. I don't care. Okay, this one is a pain to put back. But we're going for it. Oh no, it's already worse than I thought. Wait, huh? I thought that was a square path. Okay. There we go. So, we want an education point over here, pretty much. Because I kind of want them to stand on the other side of the fence. Because usually he or she would be standing over here and throwing food over the moat. Of course, that's not something that they're going to do. But we can imagine, right? Okay, let's diggy hole. There we go. So we need to be this deep. I don't look forward to fixing this. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Probably like, oh wait, I have a 6 meter path selected. Well, I could probably just do a 2 meter path. And okay, guess not. No, at least not in the spot I want. Come on, just become a bigger hole. Well, that's probably big enough for no, it's not. 3 meter? I'll take it. Why you no place? Terrain too uneven. Oh. Works for me. Is tunneling enabled? What? Reading on ground. Oh wait, that's why. What? But there was a path there already. To begin with. Why would it suddenly be too uneven? What? That should have made it more even. How is it? How did it become less even? Oh boy. Okay. Thing. Let's elevate that. And we can delete that. What? Intersecting? BS. This is broken. If this doesn't work, then I don't know. Thank you. That's what we wanted. Hello, Tobes. You should have become less even. I see what you're doing here. Yep. Facilities. Education point. Here we go. That one's a bit... Oh, wait, there. That's where we want to place it. I want to put it right over there. And we're going to get rid of this path. Now we got to get the terrain back in order. That's why this is suffering. Because we're going to do all of this. And also definitely make sure to fill up these pockets underground. We discovered a new exploit. Yeah, I think... So that's how this all started. I was wondering if you could hide vista points. So I showed it with a trash can. And then I was like, wait, what? Can you do this with the education points though? And yeah, you can. And it works. And I'm 99.9% sure this is going to work with vista points as well. 99.9. Oh, bugger. Wait, is there error? Is there a bubble? There's a bubble. Oh, thank God. We might actually be able to place the path back after all. Yay. Okay, so we put this. Put that. Smoothing that. Huh. I feel like that path might actually be better than the one we had before. Except that I need to get the staircase back, which is the most difficult aspect of it. Wait. I was going to say, why is it letting me do that? It shouldn't, but it didn't. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put you. I'm going to take this. Of course, when I built this the first time, we didn't have our little Q trick yet. So that was actually a lot easier than I imagined. Alright. Then I'm gonna go to our work zones. Zoo. I'm gonna hire an educator. We're gonna give you a new work zone. No, actually, don't need to be a new work zone. We can just delete this one. Why is there a work zone with nothing in it? Several, actually. I haven't looked at my work zones in a long time. Alright. This should be Primate House 2. Yes. There we go. I almost accidentally deleted that one. Okay. So, Primate House 2. You, educator boy. I'm gonna put you at Primate House 2. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Oh wait, the water. That's kind of important. And good thing I saved the color. And it should be 0.7. Okay, now everything's probably gonna get boxed. Yep. Including the flamingos for some reason. Uh-oh. All hail Hydra Flamingo. We cut off one too many heads. Oh god, it's hideous. Let's see, it's currently May. So let's see what happens if we put the thing on June. Hello, I'm pressing the pause button. Alright, let's see if this works. Because I feel like it's not gonna. I feel like we're gonna have to put it. I probably should just put it on July already. There we go. So we're gonna also put one over here. Or over here, I think, actually. And this is actually not an area accessible by guests. So hopefully the guests will stand on this bridge as the educator is standing over there. That would be really cool. And then we're gonna need one. That one's actually gonna suck. But we're gonna need one at the tigers over here. We're gonna need one at the sea lion, which I'm probably not even gonna do this one. It's just impossible to get the terrain and the pathing back properly, because the pathing here is actually it might be possible. I don't know. We'll see. No species assigned. Oh, that's why it's not working. Whoops. I forgot. We're also gonna put one over here. Over here to be exact. Elephant one. And I think that's all of them. Not sure. Yeah, I think that's all of them. So cool. People are gathering. Now people are finally coming over here, because before they never came here. So that's also really cool. They're not using the stands, of course, because they're not functional. I wonder if I can make those a bit more functional. No. No, I can't. Would have been nice. There is a bench in here. In one of them. Yeah, there's a bench over there. And I think there's a bench over here. Yeah. One time I saw a guest sitting in that bench and I was like, wait, what? Because I forgot I put a bench in there. But yeah, okay, there she is. And she's standing exactly where I wanted her to. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. That is fantastic. Let's see. Is it gonna... Water obstructs fruit throw. Yeah, I figured. That's fine. But look at this. It works. This is so cool. Rawr, look at that. The chimpanzee. They could have at least made like a couple of variants of that, right? Like rawr for all the felines, like lions, tigers and whatnot. Make an for all of the primates. And then like a more generic one. But this is amazing. Like this is what I imagined when they announced the education points. This is what I had in mind. Finally, our vision has been realized. Because it's like, this is a feature that everyone wanted. And then it finally was added and I was like, oh, I can't use it. Because it's bad. But finally, we can use it. Oh. Howdy! Hello, Harry Scott. What do you think of our brand new education point? I know, we're not using a mod. This is amazing. This is amazing. Rawr. Look at that, all the chimps are coming. It's a chimp conga line, dude. I freaking love it. And they're doing the thing. Oh my god, this is the best. This is just, bam. Like, finally, my zoo is 10 times cooler because of this already. And we've only done one of them. We gotta do all the other ones. Let's go and do the elephant one. Because I wanna do that one next. Let's see, yeah, I've got plenty of time. Got like 45 minutes, so we should be able to do like 2 more. Let's actually save again. We'll just save over this one anytime we finish one. But just in case we have a spot where it's like very difficult to put the path back, I want to make sure it's possible to just reload. They said in the bench! What? Amazing. I think it's weird how you can still move around in the pull screen. Oh my god, they're sitting in the bench and it looks horrible. I could probably fix that. Anyway. Oh, do you still have problems with the game? You should definitely contact Frontier and see if they can figure out what's up, because that's very uncool. I want to be over here because I want to steal. Oh wait, we're gonna have to save this as a blueprint. Wait, that's crap. Well, I fucked up. It's fine. I wanted to save it as a blueprint and then redo all the things I undid. I'm gonna put this, actually I'm gonna put this over there so we can make a copy of it later. We gotta put a water back. Sorry my boys, you're gonna get boxed again. Wasn't intended. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna take our little pillar. And we're gonna do this again. So we're going to, let's see, where do we want them to stand? Let's put them like over here. They're gonna be behind the fence, and hopefully, I kind of doubt it, but hopefully this is close enough that they can actually throw food in. That would be cool. Because I haven't shown this yet, I think, but this is what that presentation looks like in real life. Yeah, no, I haven't been able to use this footage yet. Oh, I haven't even... Oh, no, here it is. Zeker.
Al een kwartier rijden.
Yeah, there we go.
Moet je toch wel heel erg bijzonder natuurlijk.
Look at the elephant go. So this is the education spot. And I didn't film the educator, but you can see, I think. Can you see? Oh yeah, there it went. He threw an apple. Hey, apple. Get the apple. Apple. Alright, let's go. You have a play plan zoo in, oh my god, in 4 months? Could you make it work with like a 10-meter deep path would still work? I mean, why would you want to put them any deeper? Like you can hide the entire thing. Like there's no need to go any deeper. And I don't think 10 meters would work, but a little less, a little deeper probably won't matter. But we're just gonna do it just enough so that it hides it. Because it's also gonna be easier to find the thing. Yeah, I guess. But it's not that bad. I can actually, I just realized, easiest way to do this is to just turn on tunneling. Just turn on tunneling, and it's obstructed by what? Oh, the fence. Crap. Just null that for a sec. So if you just turn on tunneling, and then you can line it up with the bottom of your thing. Still, it's a terrain modification field. Huh. Why? What if I flatten terrain instead? That works. Okay. Not tunneling. Flatten terrain. So you flatten terrain. Line it up with the bottom. Place that. What the fuck? What did I just do? How did I just do this? This isn't supposed to be possible. What the f... What? 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 Why did that even happen? I don't know why this isn't modifiable terrain. What the f... I am so confused. What am I doing? What is happening? These are not, this is not a feature. I don't think you would be able to do anything useful with this, to be honest. Well, I mean, at least it saves the terraforming, right? You can just put the thing in. Ah, it's not letting me. Why? Uneven placement? What do you mean uneven placement? This is the most even placement of your life. Man, that hole's got a rim. Okay. Oh, come on. Why? Yeah, it's not an uneven placement, you little dingus. Just gotta dig it out some more. It's one of those Planet Zoo things. It's like, oh, a flat elevated path. Oh yeah, but the terrain under the elevated path is uneven. So I can't put this here. You dingus. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna put that there. Yep. Get rid of the path. Fill up the hole. Make sure it's all nice and straight over here. That's the most important part. And I can... Oh, why is the game freezing all the time? That hole is good enough. In fact, that only made it worse. Okay. Can take some grass around here. Like so. That hole is good enough. Let's see. Yeah, this is a 3-meter one. Did I mention that I deleted all my 110 custom signs because I didn't like it? Ooh. Well. Whatever keeps you busy. Oh crap. We still have flattened terrain on. Don't flatten this terrain, please. I don't want to make more rim job holes. Rim holes. There's going to be around 200 new signs. Damn. Let's see. I think I actually want to... I hope this lines up. Yeah, okay. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we just need to select... Elephant? No, elephant. And we are going to say elephant stall or elephant field. Elephant field is also a thing that exists. Let's take that one instead. Bam, you're part of the elephant field now. We're going to hire an educator. Hello. Okay, the pause button doesn't work. Good day to you. You are now elephant. It would be nice if only work zones that had educator points showed up in here. Because why would I want to assign them to anything else? Or at least if they showed up at the top or something. I'm being blind. How blind am I? I've probably scrolled past it like 10 times. Oh. Elephant stall. Wait, is it at the top? No. Giraffe field, elephant stall. But where's the elephant field? What? Did I accidentally delete that work zone just now? Or did I put it in elephant stall? No. It is in a different work zone. In another work zone. Where is it? What? Where is it? The order changed and now I can't find it. I'm just so blind. I know what the worst part is. I would click this thing to see which thing it is in, but all it says is that it's assigned to a work zone. It doesn't tell me which work zone it's assigned to. Ah. Am I gonna have to check every freaking work zone now? See, did I accidentally assign it to the giraffe field? Is that what I did? I feel like that's what I did. That is what I did. Okay. We're gonna assign it to the elephant stall then. That's makes a bit more sense. Oh, now it's in both. Oh, for God. For crying out loud. Oh, that's useful. I didn't know you could see the staff from here. Cute. Okay. So I thought that was an elephant field work zone because there's an elephant stall and a giraffe field and they were underneath each other. Alright, it's currently August 9th. So we're gonna set a talk for September? Play. It's probably gonna have to put it in November. Unless she turns around. Please turn around. Okay, now we're gonna put it to November. Oh, October even. I know my months. I'm a smart boy. Come on. You can do it. You can figure out walking. This staff room is so far away. Well, you gotta give an animal talk first, you bitch. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It happened. It happened, y'all. So there is a chance, I guess. I guess there is a chance that they do slide on the ground. I think... Okay, I know what happened. I think. Do I? Not really. I think what happened is that it's... I put it a bit further away from the path, right? So I think... Because it's a bit further away from the path, she snaps to the education pole instead of snapping to the path. If that makes sense. Because even over here... let's actually pause that for now. Even over here... it's like a bit closer to the path, and she was actually kind of standing on the path when she was given the talk. So I think because we put it further away, that's what happened. So we're gonna try to fix that, because I do want them to stand there. Like, this is already pretty cool. Like the whole not COVID friendly non-social distancing crowd gathering here on one path piece. Can he actually throw food from here? Food to path is blocked. Food throw path is blocked. Well, we're gonna redo this one anyway, so. Let's see what happens this time. Hello? It's not letting me dig. Oh wait, okay. As soon as there's an object right behind it, it's blocked. Like any object? Or just like barriers and stuff? Uh-oh. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Damn. So we can't calculate viewing points for guests, but we can calculate food throwing points. I mean, I guess they only have to calculate it once for these, but still. Uh-oh. This is laggy. Is that the education point? Like, what's causing this to be so freaking slow? Oh, I had tumbling on as well. Oh, it's a thing you can do consistently, is it? Oh. I didn't think that it was. I thought it was just a one-time buggy thing. But no, this is just a thing you can do. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Well, let's put it up to here about. See if that's better. Oh yeah, because I just moved it, it didn't actually break anything, so that's great. So let's get all of that back. Well, I guess there's no hope for doing the food stuff anyway then. So that's whatever. Oh, I'm gonna have to go a little bit earlier than I expected. I gotta start making dinner around half. So I'm gonna have to quit like 10 minutes. So we'll just finish this education point. And after that, I'm gonna stop. And then tomorrow, in the afternoon, I have a school thing. I don't know how long that will take. If that finishes before like 3, I'll stream in the afternoon. And if not, I'll stream in the evening. Either way, I am going live tomorrow. And we're going to do a science stream. It's going to be a science stream bear edition because my roommate rigged the votes. Or should I say he rigged the votes. But yeah, he rigged the votes. So that all the bears are like top voted now. So we're gonna have a bear themed science stream. Okay, let's hurry this up a bit more. I think it probably has to do with the education point that it's constantly freezing like this. I don't know what else it would be. My god. It must be like checking to see if the food throwing path has changed or something. A good way to test if it's the education point would be to... Okay. Oh no. Are we back? I hope we're back. Oh no! Planet Zoo crashed. Oh, crap. And I don't even know if the stream's live anymore. Actually, I'm going to check that on my phone. But we are going to call it quits here, because I literally don't have enough time to reopen the game and finish what we're doing before I have to go. So, yeah, I'll probably finish making these things. Okay, the stream is back. It's just that my internet browser is also dying. I feel like my graphics card is dying, to be honest, because earlier this weekend it overheated. which has never happened before. I'm gonna try to get some like pressurized air and clean it. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Yeah, I think like my graphics card is dying on me. I have been meaning to replace it for a while, but you know, it's pretty hard to buy a graphics card at the moment. And I don't know which one I would buy. Like, I'm considering getting just the newest, like, RTX ray tracing bull crap. Just because I want to get another AMD card because I have an AMD build PC, so it kind of all works together better if I do. But I also want an Nvidia card, so I have Ansel, which I don't know if it's worth the extra like cost or effort, but I have to investigate that. Anyway, hope you like my desktop. I'm gonna, yeah, no, my browser is still crashing. It's pretty annoying. I have a AMD RX 480 Nitro 8GB, which is not bad. It's just a bit old at this point. Like I've had it for 4 years, so I think that's a good time period to upgrade. And I have money saved up for a new graphics card. It's just that it's impossible to buy one at the moment. So I'll keep an eye out. And I don't know if I upgrade my graphics card, if I have to change like power supply and stuff like that. I don't think the motherboard and my processor are an issue if I upgrade. It's just that I don't know if my power supply will be able to handle a better card. But enough rambling. I'm gonna let you guys off of my desktop. Oh wow, all my Chrome browsers are just crashing. I'm actually gonna have to boot up my laptop to be able to freaking turn off the stream. Unless I can open a new window, but I doubt it. No, definitely not. Okay, everything's broken. It's all broken. So I can't read chat at the moment because I'm not looking at my phone. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. I'll probably ask my friend who is a bit more knowledgeable on building PCs and stuff about what he would recommend. I know that he is also meaning to buy an RTX 380, and I wanted to do the same. So he'd probably recommend that. Just Chrome is unresponsive. Yes, please relaunch. Okay. I don't need my laptop anymore. I can end the stream here. All right, thank you guys for sticking through. Okay, my laptop is still making noises even though I closed it. That's always great. Thanks for sticking through that. I hope. I mean, we at least have the chimpanzee education point. We might have to redo the elephant one, depending on if Planet Zoo autosave. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in another science stream, and hope you enjoyed. And you'll probably be seeing a tutorial about the trick that we found out today pop up on the channel later tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or stream or whatever. Bye bye!